Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Floyd Show. With me, I have Sally, Scotty P, and Roxanne. Good morning, everyone. Today's show will focus on addressing younger generations about the unrealistic aspects of advertisements and social media in society. I would first like to point your attention to an American Eagle ad launched January 2014. And here we go.
Well, hey, Lara, I'm going to be kind, as you just said, and all due respect to those buxom, giraffe-like supermodels who are nice enough to model lingerie for us, but they bear very little resemblance to the majority of women in this country. So what impact might seeing more realistic women have when we're shopping for intimates?
Real women, real curves, and real blemishes, front and center in American Eagle's new Airy Real movement. The Intimates line kicking off their spring collection by showing real women of all sizes, airbrush free.
We've left everything. We've left beauty marks, we've left tattoos. What you see is really what you get with our campaign.
But will real women help sell bras?
What's the importance of being real? Why is that a selling point?
It's a selling point because our customers represent this great demographic, and they don't really get to see what girls their age really look like.
Because Airy caters to young clients, they feature bra specialists to help achieve the perfect fit. If you'd rather shop online, women can now see the bra they like fit on a model with a similar body type and cup size.
That's great, because a different bra looks different on a different size woman. So that's a D cup, right?
This is our D, and if you were to see a size A girl wearing the Ella Gel push-up, it's a total different look.
Two very different women.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with two very different needs.
These women help customers visualize the bras on their own bodies.
They are still models. They're still gorgeous. They just look a little bit more like the rest of us.
Yes. I mean, they work as models. The difference is these girls would never be cast as lingerie models. They're not supermodels.
A new notion in lingerie marketing where busty, super skinny supermodels always reign supreme.
The difference between the Airy Real campaign and, for instance, a Victoria's Secret campaign is that Victoria's Secret completely airbrush out every single blemish or stretch mark.
For the longest times, it seemed that models were getting skinnier and skinnier and more cookie cutter. But you're breaking that cookie cutter.
We're hoping to break the mold, and we hope that by embracing this, that real girls everywhere will start to embrace their own beauty.
Appealing to real women, a growing trend in advertising, from Dove's Real Beauty campaign to Pantene's Shine Strong commercials, shining a light on sexism in the workplace.
Hopefully this is a new age in advertising for female empowerment.
Yo, Scotty, what you think? Well, Dr. Floyd, I like where American Eagle's going, but that fashion show is where I like it.
Well, I personally aspire to be a Victoria's Secret model one day, so I don't really care about the American Eagle ads, so I'm going to go with Victoria's Secret. Well, Dr. Floyd, I personally think that the American Eagle ads are a great step in the right direction just because most girls look more curvy than the really straight up and down Victoria's Secret models. Not that the Victoria's Secret models aren't beautiful, but I think more girls can relate to the American Eagle ads and being more curvy than straight up and down. So I think it's a good move in the right direction.
As you can see, they all three differed in opinion. If I were to elaborate off of what Roxanne said, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on preteens and the younger generation. And now we'll look at Dove's Healthy is the New Skinny campaign from 20.
You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'll understand why I want you.
Sally, what you thinking?
Well, Dr. Floyd, I think it's a cool campaign and all, but, I'm really about the traditional Victoria's Secret models. They have everything going on for them. Can't complain.
Well, I'm liking them skinny girls, but we ain't need no cushion for the push. You know what I'm saying?
Let's move to the male side of things. In 2013, SciTech had an ad, a muscle ad for their whey protein, as shown here.
Let's go. Ain't no way they can stop me now, daddy, cause I'm on my way. I can feel my ring coming. It's the blood of a champion.
So Scotty, since you're the guy in the room, what do you think this advertisement does to the younger generation?
So, Dr. F, I'm personally opposed to this ad since supplements don't necessarily mean that you're going to build muscle all the time, and there's other ways you can do that, like hard work.
Well, actually, I really like muscular men. Shockingly, I actually agree with Scotty P. just because you need hard work as well as determination to get the body you want. You can take supplements, but you need other things incorporated into your workout as well.
Thanks, Roxy. I would also like to chime in my opinion that the younger generation sees these big guys and thinks that they have to be like them. They want to be strong, they think they'll get the ladies like that, but that's not always true. To be a good athlete, you want to be more fat, you want to be fast, you also want to be more slim. You don't necessarily want to have these huge muscles and take all these supplements. It's not always the healthiest way of doing things. You gain a lot of weight and not always the healthiest lifestyle for our younger generation. So I hope that the kids watching out there don't get that idea from these advertisements. Next, I would like to point you to a Dolce & Gabbana ad in which women are being taken advantage of by men.
Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly. Girl, but I ain't asking.
Lisa Wade wrote an article in January of 2011 for the societypages.org about the themes of this ad and how gang rape and women or powerless women and violence in men is being brought out.
Men are definitely the dominant gender, in my opinion, and even though it is portraying rape, I don't think that's right for ads to do.
I really like a man in charge. When I see this Dolce & Gabbana ad, I forget that this is an advertisement because they're advertising women in a really inappropriate way, and I don't think exploiting either gender is the way to get your clothing line across.
I agree with you, Roxanne. I mean, I don't like how the rape is portrayed there. I mean, there's like 5 guys and a defenseless girl tied up. Like, that's not really the way that men or young men or preteens or whatever, any gender should really look at society like that. I think it's a very snobby ad, and I really don't think it should have been allowed. Now I'd like to move the show to the social media influence on the preteen generation. I decided to pull up some statistics to kind of give you an idea of how important social media is to younger generations. According to Jay Bayer of ConvinceAndConvert.com, 56% of Americans have a profile on a social networking site. Did this article in November 2013, by the way. According to Beal Cooper, writer for FastCompany.com, 93% of businesses use social media to market their business. Also, 25% of users don't bother with privacy settings. We asked 4 random participants what advice they would give to their preteen self. And here's what they said.
Not put so much stock in it and just kind of look at it and just kind of laugh at what people have to say about it.
I think social media, like, it's one thing that especially girls in our generation are hit with, like, images, like, in magazines and television of, like, these beautiful, perfect women all the time, but social media's really amplified that.
I think, first of all, you gotta have a good support group, have good friends around you, stay focused on who you want to be in the future. And also, like, be careful what you put on there, because once it's on the internet, anyone can see it.
Just be careful of what you post on social media, because it's a mirror image of who you are, and you want to make the future you proud. So make you, 5 years from now, proud of who you are today.
I'd like to wrap up our show by thanking our guest this morning. And a further message to our younger generations to not get caught up with advertisements and social media. Everybody is beautiful, everybody is healthy, or everybody can be healthy, in their own way. Be yourself, have fun, kids.